Jackson State, Coach Tctaylor, his guys, A.D. Robinson, President Hudson, they just had an amazing signing day event. I want to talk about it really quick. Don't want to keep you all night, but this was amazing. This is worth recognizing right after the bumper. Stay tuned. What's going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsyJr. YouTube, Facebook, and wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button as you come in, like, share, and subscribe. Now, I just want to make this quick because I just watched on the live stream the Jackson State National Signing Day event, and all I have to say is job well done to the JSU Tigers, to all the people that showed up, and to all the things that they were able to do. Now, let me just go ahead, and I don't want to make this a long video, but I had to recognize this because this is something I just never seen before. I've been covering college football for, I don't know, a decade now, something like that. I've been to a number of National Signing Day events. Hell, I went to one today at the University of Louisville. It was just about 12, 15 media members, the head coach, SID, and a couple of guys handing around microphones. That's what the University of Louisville did. And that's how most National Signing Day events are. It's just a coach talking about the signees, even if it's a new coach. This was a new coach at U of L and Jeff Brom. And this was a new coach at Jackson State with Tctaylor. And typically it's just like a nonchalant type of thing. But JSU, A.D. Robinson, Tctaylor, President Hudson, and the rest of those guys, the players, the fans, the coaching staff, they put together a party. Let me just show you a couple of images and a couple of videos via Ken Clark and via some other folks of how this kind of went down. So let me go ahead and share from you. This is a still image. This is a picture from Twitter that I've seen from the JSU alumni, and it says, look at all the people that are there. I hope you're able to see this as well as I'm showing it. But look at it's a standing room only. I got a call from my buddy Mark Wall Outlaw. Shout out to Mark Wall, who was there, and he FaceTimed me. Right? He FaceTimed me. I think this event started at like 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. And he FaceTimed me like at 7:05, right? Like it just started. You know, most time a lot of folks late. It just started and it was shoulder to shoulder. Look at all these people. He told me it was easily 1,000 people there. Easily. I said 1,000 people. I like, yo, bro, just call me later. You know what I'm saying? Like, enjoy yourself. But we're talking about a recruiting event. This is National Signing Day. Now I get it. This is the head introduction. He said it's a packed house tonight as we celebrate our new football commitments and our new head coach, Tctaylor. Now, I get it. They're doing it up because, one, TC is their own, and two, he's the new head coach, and three, they've closed one chapter and they're moving on, and it's kind of the introductory press conference to that new chapter that is head coach Tctaylor. And so they did it up, and they did it right. Other folks need to take note. Now, granted, you don't have to do it this way every single National Signing Day. That's probably not doable. It's probably not realistic. I would love it. I would love it if you threw a party every single National Signing Day, but it may not be logistically, it may not make sense, right? Like, it may not make a lot of sense. But at least when you get a new head coach, JSU has set the standard on this one. They have set the standard. If you get a new head coach and you get an opportunity to introduce your new head coach in grand fashion, you need to do it like this. I want to show this video. This was via Ken Clark 1400 Club. This is on Ken Clark KC 1400 Media. Shout out to Ken Clark. And I just want to show you just a short video. Look at what it looks like in there. Look at this play. This coaching. Look at this play. Look at all the people. Look at all the phones. Look at all the J hats. Look at all the gear. He can only shoot from one angle. But this is what it looked like inside the building.
Let me say this, without these.
Look at that. Look at all the people in the back. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not here.
In to hear what DC had to say. That is amazing. That is spectacular. That is how you do it for your new head coach. That is how you do it for your recruits. If you're a recruit at home with a JSU offer and you're looking at this, why wouldn't you want to go? Why wouldn't you want to go play for? Why wouldn't you go want to play for a fan base that is going to come out and show out and support you just like that? That's brilliant. Bravo. And they gave away some helmets that were autographed. They introduced a new class. They had them all come out. Some of them had them diamonds too. Seven McGee had them diamonds, and it was somebody else had that ice on. They was iced out, all in their little polos. K5 had some gear that I need. You know what I'm saying? Like they did it right. It was beautiful. And it really goes to show that the support for that university is at an all-time high. Like, people thought it would dip a little bit because they lost a very prominent, a very famous head coach who I have a story about, by the way. I'll tell that another time. But to see them show up and show out for their new Tigers and for their new head coach in ways some people didn't think that they would, I got to applaud JSU for that, because that was beautiful to watch. That was beautiful to see. And it's going to be a fun fall. Let's just put it like that, because FAMU got a lot to say. Grambling signed some great players. Texas Southern trying to make some noise in the portal. This is going to be a very, very fun spring that leads into the offseason, summer workouts, and then, of course, into the inevitable, which is the fall season. So, but I just wanted to give a shout out to the JSU fans and the fan base for showing up and showing out the way they did for essentially the introductory press conference for Coach Tctaylor in the meeting of the new recruits. Like I said, even if obviously it may not be doable for every school to do something like that every single national signing day, but at least when you get a new coach, you should do it up like this. At least when you get a new coach, you should do it up like this, because that was beautiful. I loved everything about that. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is JeffLightsYJr. This is the Victory Formation Sports Show right here on JeffLightsYJr, YouTube, Facebook, and wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7, on Instagram and Twitter at JLightsy7. Before you get out of here, hit that thumbs up button, and I'm going to bring you that story about Dion really, really soon. It's going to be good. Thank you guys so much. Hit that thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you next time. Peace.